Hey, what's good, everybody? It's Neil Jones, Minister Neil Jones, back at it again. I'm here to tell you about the college tour we are headed on June 13th through June 17th. There are a lot of details going on with this trip, so I'm going to give you the meat of it all so you know how to get your deposit in, where we're going, and what the trip entails, okay? Let's get going. So like I said, June 13th through June 17th, Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church Youth Ministries will be going to Washington, D.C. What are we going to be doing? We're going to be seeing 10 different universities. And with everything that has been going on with the pandemic, so much for our children have been closed down and seemingly taken away. But this year, things are changing around. We are giving the opportunity, opening the opportunity for your child to travel the country a little bit, see these universities from Georgetown, Howard, Hampton, American University, Morgan State University. I'm going to talk to you more about that in a minute, and so much more for a very, very, very reasonable price. So what does the trip entail? First off, it's a round trip transportation. I've arranged campus tours, hotel lodging, all your meals are paid for. All the entry fees to everywhere we go is paid for, including the tours, of course, and your meals are paid for, like I said, and the entry fee to all the amenities we go to, such as Top Golf, Six Flags. I don't want to tell everything, but all of those are paid for and covered with the price. Of course, you get a t-shirt if you participate, and we have to get a photo. You get a group photo you can put on your social media and tell all your friends what a wonderful time you're having, plus all the other stuff that you'll be taking when we got Howard University. Here's the thing, we only have 25 spots for the trip. And with all that's going on, we cannot be ignorant to the fact that we are still in a pandemic. So we have to cover it and participate in all the CDC protocols, giving space, social distancing, etc. So only 25 seats will be available for all students. There'll be 3 chaperones, me being one of them. And there will also be a tour manager with us that travels with us everywhere that we go. So where exactly are we going, Big Neil? Let me tell you. So here's the deal, we're going to leave midnight and we're going to travel through the night. We're going to be on the charter bus, and as we go up the road, they're going to switch drivers, of course, don't want any drivers to get sleepy. And we're going to end up getting a breakfast in the DC area. We're going to get breakfast, and then after breakfast, we immediately go to Howard University. At Howard University, we're going to have an all-you-can-eat lunch buffet for our lunch. For our kids, they can get as much food as they desire, okay? While they digest the food, we're going to travel across town and go to Georgetown University. After the Georgetown campus tour, we're going to go to dinner. And not just a regular dinner, we're going to go to Top Golf and have dinner. So you're going to swing that club and swing that fork. We're going to have a really good time. After dinner, we go to the hotel. At the hotel, we'll have an evening activity, ask how everybody's doing, check on them, and then we get to our rooms and go to bed. We'll be staying at the DoubleTree by Marriott in Washington, D.C. for the first night. Second day, we'll get up, have breakfast at the hotel. Then we're going to American University to have a campus tour at American University. After we leave American University, the second day that we are there, we're going to the African American Museum. At the African American Museum, we'll give you vouchers so you can get lunch. Then you go on your own tour with a couple of friends or as a group through the African American Museum. It's huge, so it's a lot to see. After we get done at the African American Museum, we're going to the MLK Monument and tour that as well. Then from the MLK Monument, we go to Pentagon City Mall, and you guys can go take all the selfies and do everything you want at the mall. And we'll give you another voucher there so you can get something to eat at the mall. Once we get down at the mall and you eat, and we make sure you eat, we go back to the hotel. That's just the first 2 days, y'all. We got 3 more days of traveling after that. So what are all the universities that we're going to? I'll tell you a few right here. Howard, Georgetown, American University, Morgan State University, Duke, Bowie State University, Hampton University, Norfolk State University, and a bunch of fun places in between while we are traveling up and down the road. This is something that you really want to be a part of. So how much does it cost? For all members of Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church, this trip is only $300. That's it. $300 gets you everything I just said and a whole lot more. If you are not a member of Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church, then the trip is $500, okay? If you are a member, it's $300. If you are not a member, it is $500. You can seal your spot with just $100 deposit. $100 secures your seat on the bus. And like I said, it's only 25 seats available. So please don't procrastinate or wait. The last day to get your deposit in is Monday, March 21st. $100 or the whole thing paid in full. But at least the minimum of $100 has to be in by March 21st. What I do now, Big Neil? Well, first thing, you want to get your deposit in as fast as you can, all right? You can send your deposit to me. You email me, let me know you have a deposit. You can send it to me. No, there is no Zelle, there is no Cash App. There is none of that. You can get a check or cash or money order. That is it. If you need help with sponsorship, we will give you letters so you can use and pass out to your community, family, and friends to get sponsored for this trip. Listen, $5, $10, $20, $30 go a long way, all right? And we're only asking for $300 to $500 for the entire trip. I mean, all your travel, lodging, food is paid for. It's an awesome opportunity, okay? And we're not leaving until June 13th. So please, 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 if you need a sponsorship letter, email me, njones@mdonia.org, and I will send you a good sponsorship letter you can use for family, friends, and businesses around the community to get the help you need. Also, if anyone out there sees this video and wants to sponsor a kid so they can experience this amazing trip, email me and let me know, and we will use the funds accordingly to sponsor as many kids as we possibly can. Okay? We appreciate you so much for those who are going to give and sponsor these kids. We just love you so much. Thank you in advance. May God bless you. So if you're interested in going on this trip, by all means, get your information in by letting me know with your deposit. March 21st is the last day for a deposit. I love you with the love of Christ, and I'll keep you updated on this whole journey. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited about it, and I'm telling you, it's going to be a time to remember. Yo, we need this, young people. You need this trip. What have you had in the last 2 years, 3 years with the pandemic to do something like this? 10 universities? Don't let this opportunity go by, all right? Get at me soon. Love with the love of Christ. Peace.